everybody here on the Mustard live stream. And for a change, it is at home, in the kitchen, in front of the fish tank. The fish tank of fishiness, which is full of fishy goodness. And fishy goodness it is indeed. But who is going to be here with me tonight? Because already there are 10 people watching. 11 of you managed to have liked it so far, which is rather fantastic. You two, stay in the background. Very keen to just get on with this bit straight away. I'm on my wobbly tripod, which may mean that the thing's going to go all over the place and may even just lose it completely and end up on the floor. That will be a disaster. Of course, you see me with my cup of tea. Always with a cup of tea at hand. That's the way I like to go. But before long, beer as well, because what do we have here? We still have one of the beers left over from Joe from last week that he bought me for my birthday. And then another rather suspicious looking coloured beer from my sister-in-law. I may consume those as soon as I've had the cup of tea. In fact, to be prepared, what I should actually do is bung them into the freezer right now, so that after my cup of tea has been consumed, I can just glug one of these. Of course, what I really need to do is, as well as saying hello, mention that the last live stream that I did was at work, which was an impromptu live stream because it started raining, and then it stopped raining as soon as I started doing the live stream. Gathered an awful lot of people that I've never met before, and with that, suddenly a whole lot of subscribers. About 20 subscribers I went up on that day, and now half of them have disappeared, which is disappointing, but that's what happens. You over there, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, okay? If right, we're not having cabbage is not really my live stream again, okay? Give me cabbage. Give me cabbage. Give me cabbage. Give me cabbage.
Hi guys, the next Pause and Claws video will be updated soon of me.
There we go. There's the information that you was really after. Let's see who is here today then. Olivia?
I'm sorry for not posting for ages. We'll be back soon.
Right, that's the very last interruption that we're going to have.
Okay.
Stephen S. Paul, what's cooking, Mustard? Well, actually, nothing. Because I've already done all the cooking for one day, and we are doing another Mustard in the Kitchen video, of course, but due to things not working out quite the way I wanted them to do just the other day, I didn't make a video. So that's why it's been a week, but we'll have another one. Yummy Mustard says Mighty Cat Mods. Mighty Cat Mods, yes. I don't know what you mean by that. Jimmy Quinn, hello. Hello, Jimmy Quinn. A little bit, no, too loud. Evening. Lots of thingies going on there. Cars with JC. Well, that's Joe. Good evening, chat. Good evening, chat. Oh, and nice to have you here, Joe. Luke is here, and he says Mustard with many D's on the end. How many D's is needed? Because it'd be mustard. Right, that was a bit of a distraction, wasn't it? Can't see you. I'm on the other. Oh, right. I said Windy Miller. Windy Miller is here. Hello, Windy Miller. And he starts his usual introduction with a single word, which is sup. Last time he did that, I made sure I did. Thank you for the instruction. Also, Spending Pennies is here as well. Well, hello there. Hello. Dick Dastardly, evening all. And hope it's sausages. And now the assumption is, because I'm in the kitchen, there's going to be some cooking going on. But no, I'm afraid not. No. Would you have liked that? Would you have preferred there to have been some cooking going on? Or would you prefer me not to cook and just to ramble on, talk nonsense at you? Luke says, sorry I have missed you at the Ellen Roadshow. Oh. Saw some good Land Rovers. I didn't go to the Ellen Roadshow because, as far as I know, it's not on until next month. Or am I wrong? Have I got something wrong there? I couldn't have done. No, it's still February. Car shows don't happen in February. Or is it April? I don't know. One or the other. I will be there. I will be there. I've had the notification. Barry Squatter. Hello. How are we? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Super doopy. Andrew Buttigieg. A very good evening, Mustard. And everyone. Don't forget to take the beer out of the freezer, Captain. Well, I won't do because it's only just gone in there. It's only just gone in. Smashing Pistons. Oh, sausage news. Oh, sausage news. Oh, the news of sausages is not to happen today. Cabbage Lion says Dick Dastardly. Dick Dastardly, of course, is a fan of Cabbage Lion. I shouldn't have read that out, should I? Not allowed anyway. Cabbage Lion says hello to you. Phil Harrison is here. Good evening. Can we hear the... no, best not. Best not. Not while...
Cabbage's class and... Wait, what?
No, not the Cabbage's Claw song. No, the other one. No. As a responsible parent, I will keep that kind of language out of this live stream.
What?
Come on, go and sit there. Go back, please.
Okay.
People are disappearing because they're...
Cabbage's class and Pappy has passed.
Go and do your drawings and stuff. As you can imagine. Hello, says Ryan Williams. Hello to you. Windy Miller. I'm outside a train station car park. If I go in, I'll have to pay. So I'm not going in, he says. Well, how about that? Nice to meet you, Cabbage Lion, says Barry Squatter. And yay, Cabbage Lion. That could be quite a bit. Bit late for tea, says Windy Miller. Sup, Windy. John Studley is here. Hello, Mustard Matey says. And hello, indeed, to you, John Studley. Studley. I'll come to that afterwards. Cabbage in the kitchen. Oh gosh, I thought I caught up with all the comments then. I almost panicked. Because obviously a live stream like this relies on people commenting. Because when I first started doing live streams, I'd have my notepad. I'd think of some things to talk about, and some things I could tell you, some news even, and just basically stretched it out. But it seems it's much more of a live stream experience if I just talk to you and you talk to me, and, so that's exactly what we're doing, isn't it? How high can Cabbage Lion jump? Let's not do that because they'll be back in here and they'll be taking over. Okay. Looking forward to seeing you on Monday, mate, says Cars with JC. And that is, of course, the truth. He is. Bunga. Yes, yes indeed. Joe is coming up to the yard on Monday. He's having an awfully long trip out. And that reminds me, actually, I want you to send me a picture of the car that you're coming in, because I've got no idea even what it looks like, and I'd like to have some idea of what it is. Okay? Pingu, you are correct. Boaty is wrong again, says Pingu Concord. I'm not sure what about, but most things is exactly that. Most things. I'm not sure which thing, but it's bound to be, because he will actually just fight an argument for something that he knows is completely wrong, just for the fun of it.
Pingu!
Alright, there's hello Pingu from...
Hello, Pingu Concord.
From the little people
Pods.
in yellow.
Pods.
Everything Cars is here, and he says, "Hi all. Hey John, hope you're well, mate." That's talking to John Studley. Smashing Pumpkins. Pistons. Come on.
Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry.
Come on.
Don't.
Don't knock my phone off the tripod. That would be an awfully bad thing. I'm using the wobbly tripod today because my work tripod would be stood way too high. It won't fit on the worktop because the legs spread too far, so it would have to be stood up here. And then I think that's an even greater risk whilst you've got excitable people running around, because although the tripod itself is very, very stable, they're not too stable when you're people kicking them. So I didn't want to do that. Hey, Smashing P. Smashing P, oh good. Updated with the ETA on Monday, yes. And Stephen S. Paul saying hello to Norman. Barry Scrotter. Mustard and Boaty first met. You did a burst into song from the 90s by Baby Bird. Oh, I didn't do that. That might have been Boaty. That's his kind of thing. He would just pick the most embarrassing song he could possibly ever think of and then properly do it as if he really means it. He did it with the that tune, the body form adverts. When you see a lanky middle-aged man doing his very best to sing the body form advert. Oh, that was
Bosie's 53.
Boaty is 53, yeah. He looks a lot older though.
I'm 13.
You're not 13. Okay, right, there we go. Barry Scrotter, your Facebook post on the top dons. Ah, right, took me a second to work out. Ah, yes, okay, I was quite pleased with that actually. Yeah, and that's everybody else's fault, not mine. It wasn't me that pointed out that particular thing, and I wasn't going to start boasting, but, you know, give me an opportunity. I prefer to find something amusing in it. Thank you very much for spotting that particular thing, Mr. Scrotter. Wendy Miller, sup Barry. Sorry I missed your sup in the cabbage line action. Sup in the cab. Sorry I missed your sup in the cabbage line action. Well, let's do some more. Right, looking forward to my beer now, actually. As I said before, though, the only trouble with beer and talking with this kind of degree of degreeness is that the beer has something to taste, whereas, of course, tea, although I do like the taste of it, it's so subtle that you don't really try and savour the taste of it. You just glug it down. It refreshes you. The refreshment is what's required whilst drinking tea. For some reason, we don't do that with beer, do we?
Yeah.
Come on, stop that, please. Stop that, please. Stop. Oh, right, yeah, both of you do. Why not? Go on.
Why did you leave?
No more, please. Been a while since I saw a Mustard live, says Smashing Pistons.
I'll take the dog for a
Excuse
walk.
me, stop, please. Is the kitchen narrower these days? No, it's exactly the same. It's just that where do you put the thing? You put it somewhere where you can be seen. I could put it there. In fact, do you know? I don't know why I didn't put it there, because it's probably better there in the first place. The only thing is the table's in the way now, and so I have to walk around the table. The table's rather close to the big fish tank, and if I go too close to the fish tank, they think they're being fed again. So. Well, I can always, but let's do that. Let's have a live stream move of the table, because it makes sense. And then I can keep you there. It's only good if you can still hear me, okay? Because I haven't bothered to put the microphone on today. What? What? Yes, I know. Nobody's noticed. Okay, nobody's noticed. What I was going to say though is, for anyone that's joining the live stream that doesn't know me or know how live streams work, if you happen to be here Or if you happen to stop running around, you two. Stop it, come on. If you happen to be just joining, or if you spot with these comments that ask the same question over and over again, like where are you from, or are you from Scotland, which I think is what I've got an awful lot last time, you could, as viewers that comment, you could just point that out, because the chances are the same thing will happen, whereas by the time I get around to reading it, they've already gone, because they got impatient, because they assumed that the moment you ask a question, it's going to get answered straight away. And that really would be impossible. Do you prefer fruit pastels to marshmallows? That is indeed a searching question, isn't it? Fruit pastels or marshmallows? It'd have to be fruit pastels for me, I think. Oh, and look, name me -1 is here. What's for supper? Well, the answer is what was for supper, and that was cheese. Cheese. Well, some cheddar and some processed cheese and some biscuits. That's all been consumed now. Earlier on, it was indeed a curry, some chicken thigh curry. Very, very good. I must do a video of that because it's very, very cheap and very, very tasty. Much nicer when you eat chicken off the bone. I think it's just these fish tanks become bigger. Well, it is bigger. It is a good sized fish tank, that one. Parking dispute. Reference parking dispute. Well, I tell you what, I've got no idea what you mean, Pingu, but I'm sure I should do. 2016 Jeep Renegade 2-litre diesel, 9-speed automatic. That's the one. I'm just trying to picture it, but I know you've sent me some pictures, and I'll have a look at those afterwards. Because what happens is that with every car I see, usually there's something about it that makes me think of something that normal people don't think, and I just rely on that because that is my thing, and I may as well use it because nobody else can, unless it's false. But you'll be able to tell it's not real, wouldn't you? Mustard, I saw a Rover 200 for sale near me. 600 quid, says Barry. Well, yes, you will do. There's still quite a few about going cheap, but the trouble is I haven't got room for them all, and I haven't got the money either. I'm relying on a third party here, aren't I? And the trouble is, at the moment, unless it's a car that I can just bring in, possibly wash, and then bung up for sale, I can't do anything about it because I've got too many jobs on that I can't even do at the moment. Too many jobs, to the extent where I have a car with an MOT on it. I haven't even got around to advertising it yet. Although I did do a video. The video for Dented Doris, that's it. That rather tatty looking thing. It's looking rather sad and kitten all over the place in the yard. Somebody wants to buy it, but they don't know because they haven't seen the advert, because I haven't made it. If you had to drive an Austin for a month instead of a Rover, which Austin would you choose? Now that's a proper question, and I appreciate that actually. An Austin. Well, there are quite a few that I do like, but I'd like to have a go of something like, I'd like to have a Princess, I think. Yeah, a Princess. I used to have an Ambassador many years back, and it was a really big lump of cheesy goodness. I quite enjoyed it. It was so comfortable. But at the time it cost me £80 to buy it with an MOT on it. And it just kind of got wrecked basically because it was worth £80 at best. And I bought that because I had this BMW E30 at the time that I managed to do a crash in and wrecked the back end, and whilst it was being repaired I needed something else to drive around in. What happened to it? Oh yeah, I think I gave it to the man who did the repairs, and he just filled it with junk and then weighed it in. Yes, he has a huge amount of fish as well. Well, Mr. Pistons, there are it's very difficult to chase them around. I think there's 37 fish in there in a 200 litre tank, so it's quite busy. They're all very happy, and they do eat quite a lot though. I'll send you pictures. Unfortunately, the Jeep is filthy, so it lives on a building site. Is that your car, Joe? I thought you just had Michael Jackson and that was it. Hello, Mini Mustard, says Pingu Concord. Oi, stop that jumping around on there. Listen, you're allowed to stay up late for one reason. Right, we're going to have a drink then. They're allowed to stay up late tonight because...
Saturday.
No, it's not because it's Saturday, it's because Mummy's gone out. So, and she doesn't know that you're staying up till this late, does she? Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't like being shown on camera.
Hey?
I do. I
Look,
don't like being shown on camera.
I've been asked to point this out, my tattoo. That's been finished off by a couple of 10-year-olds. Yeah, that's felt tip. It's not a real colour tattoo, but that's what they reckon it should look like. It's kind of a dedication to Nigel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. Where is Thora Hurd's Farts Blues today? Thora Hurd farts the blues. Now, for some reason, I thought that was Boaty larking about, but it turns out it wasn't. It was somebody else. But what a fantastic name. Yeah, so come back, Thora Hurd farts the blues. Who's going to pop? Asks Luke. The answer to that is many people. And unless something goes a bit wrong in the meantime, I'll be going. They're doing it again. Come on, don't do that because it's heading for an accident, isn't it? Come on, stop.
Okay, bye-bye.
Right, just go back to doing some drawing, okay? Right, there we go. There should be quite a lot of ex-Nigel cars there. Hopefully all parked together in celebration of buying cars that you have to be prepared to put money into to keep them on the road. Unless you're lucky. I've always been quite lucky with this kind of thing, but not everybody else is. But then again, maybe it's also down to just how fussy you are. Joe, for example. Now, I think you replaced quite a few things on Michael Jackson. I just really wouldn't have bothered. I'd waited until it actually stopped working first. Like sensors. If they're working, leave them alone. That's what I'd say. Because the trouble is, and I hope that you've kept all of the old sensors, because the new ones are often not as good as the old ones. The original sensors, compared to the new Chinese-made sensors, are probably going to go wrong. That's my concern. Chris Austin, good sunny morning in Auckland, New Zealand. Welcome to England from New Zealand. That's fantastic. I love having people from the other side of the globe in my live stream. So bring some more. Well, obviously we can't have sunshine at the moment because it's night time. But you know, in a good few hours, it will be daytime again, and you'll be asleep. Windy Miller says, "Isn't it a shame that the name Hortensia has fallen out of fashion?" Well, that's a rather interesting question indeed. It's not a question I've ever thought of, and yeah, I suppose it is. Do you feel like some sort of campaign should be on the go to bring back the name Hortensia? Sounds a bit pompous, doesn't it? Maybe people don't sound pompous, but then again, the double-barrel names seem to have come about an awful lot from people who shop in Primark. So I don't really think being pompous is really an issue. Nothing wrong with Primark. It's cheap, isn't it? I'd go there myself if I wanted to go clothes shopping, but I don't. Baby Bird song. It's Barry Scrotter. Baby Bird. Yeah, the one that goes. You're gorgeous. There's a 70s song. Every lobster was kung fu fighting. Every lobster was kung fu fighting. Lobster biting. There's quite a few people talking to each other here, so sounds like an intro cover version for me to go at, says Simon. Hello, Captain Mustard, girls and chat, says Trisha Alderman. And hello to you, Dick Dastardly. That be right good. More furniture music. More furniture. Did I mention in my previous live stream about putting all of the Mustard music together in a few videos? I did put a post on it saying I'd only got as far as, I didn't got as far as Zombies Eating Ice Cream. And that was one of the first tunes I think I did where I thought, actually that's quite good. Someone's going to like that. But then after that, and they're all just knocked out of the keyboard at the time. Nothing's really practiced or done properly. But I reckon there's going to be about 30 minutes worth in all. So I've done one 10-minute video. There's no video as such, it's just the music in the background. And this is leaving out all of the little tiny incidental stuff as well. So everything's got to be about 10 seconds at least long. It's not really something to watch, it's something for those people that like the daft music that goes in there. And I know there's quite a few people. I know there is because lots of people have said that they like it. Oh, I've got a free green spot there. Look what that is. I've got a little tiny green spot in the corner of my display. And how odd. Anyway, that's a distraction. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Mustard music. It keeps on coming along, and so expect in about a week or so, what I might do is have all 3 or 4 of these videos all bunged up at the same time and release them all at the same time. Or would that be too much? Do you reckon I should just do them so I know that they're done and then just schedule them for each day to go alongside an actual video as well? Hello.
Have you mentioned about your tattoo? Yeah.
No, because you haven't brought Poppy in.
Oh!
Oh, no, I should have said that. Do your fish have good memories? Yes, they do.
How?
Well, we know we do. We know they have good memories because...
I'm Poppy. Nice to meet you. Sorry.
We know they have good memories because... just stop that. Let's see if I can demonstrate it.
But, you go over to them and the feet.
Yeah.
Can I do it?
Well, yeah, but it's me they associate being fed with, isn't it?
Fishy.
So if I come over here, step aside. If I come over here, then they all come over. Like that, you see? They all come over. Stop. And then they find themselves all in one corner of the tank there, all doing something which suggests that they have memories because they associate me with eating food. And why not? Because I'm the one that feeds them. The reason I'm the one that feeds them is because you've got to take this wooden top off to get to the hole. And that's best done by somebody who's not afraid of dropping it. And that'll be me. Oh, no. Point that back up there again. Sound is good. No need for a mic, says Pingu Concourse. Well, that's interesting because I thought in the kitchen it's the sound's a bit blurry, really. But there we go. I don't mind. It's easier without a microphone. It's easier to use the microphone whilst making videos because the sound's compressed pretty much all to the same level everywhere. Although it does distort a bit still. That's kind of it's bugging me a bit. I do, in all honesty, need to acquire myself a decent, expensive one, rather than the ones that cost about £15. What ratio of cabbage lime is cabbage lime? Asks Smashing Pistons. Well, I suppose it depends on whether he's just had something to eat. I think the idea originally was a cabbage line. It's called cabbage line because he likes to eat cabbage, which obviously lions don't tend to eat cabbage really, which makes that line a particularly different and interesting line indeed. So I'd say none at the moment. Cup of tea. Go on. Stiff Upper Lip is here and says, I'm here. And you're welcome to be here. So there's something new here actually. I hate two-face. I hate two emoji faces. Everyone shut up, you weirdos. Wow. And something else there. Oh, right, hang on. Message automatically held for review, hidden by Smashing Pistons. I reckon you probably. Oh gosh, somebody's done something rather fantastic and put some money in the pot. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. And I do. It happened last time and it makes my day. What would make my day is, a bit of that, some new channel members. Don't forget, channel members from 99p now, which is cheap. Although, you could go for the expensive ones if you want to do. I won't complain. Loving the live, Paul, mate. Very good. Thank you, John Studley. Windy Miller says, he is Scottish. That's not his real hair. You probably remember him from the bill. He's not lactose intolerant. Hope that helps. And again, new people here, right? So Emma C18. I am from Scotland too. Well, hello Emma 18, and welcome from England to Scotland. Does he like nuts? I like nuts. Somebody reminded me yesterday of a video that I did called A Drink of Nuts from about 10 years back, and I must dig that one out and show you because it was one I'm particularly pleased with. 40 watching, only 2 away at 40. Oh, 50 now, says Smashing Pistons. Cashew or pistachios, mustard? Well, I like both. I've got some cashews. Pistachios are probably my favourite. Yeah, I'd say the only thing is, without them being salted, they don't really taste right, do they? Whereas a good old proper nut, like walnuts or cashews, they're all around there. When I get particularly hungry in the evening, I just have some nuts. Great for making jagged poos. Don't forget to like, says Jimmy Quinn, and I agree. Don't forget to like, because it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a minor inconvenience having to just click that thing there that says like, but it doesn't cost anything and it's not that difficult to do, and you really should do it, and it will make you feel better about yourself and me. Because it's a contribution, isn't it? By liking the video, it shows all of the other people around that are not watching it that maybe something good is going on here and they might want to join in. And if they join in, they'll like. And at some point, somebody else is going to press one of those buttons and I'll have something in my pocket to show for the thing at some point. John Studley saying hello to Jimmy. I can't think of an Austin I wouldn't like, says Dick Dastardly. Royson Donegan. Help, says Royson Donegan. And at this point, it's worthwhile saying, I don't know what you mean. Unless that is, unless you mean something else, because I don't really know how I can help you at the moment. Emma says, I'm from Scotland too again. And, oh, help me, says Royson Donegan. It's coming back out. I hope this is nothing sinister going on there. Scotland, which part of England is that? So asks Dick Dastardly. Barry Scrotter. Mustard, have you ever heard of Badly Drawn Boy? there was an ambassador in their song. I have heard of the band called Badly Drawn. Don't copy that phrase. I have heard of the band called Badly Drawn Boys. Yes. Aren't they American though? I thought they was American. Maybe they're not. But they could still have an Austin in there though, couldn't they? What'd be wrong with that? Help me now, says Roisin Donegan. So we're going to have to explain why you need help, I think. Barry, do you know John Shuttleworth's song about the Austin ambassador, Wyridge? John Shuttleworth. No, I'm not Barry, of course, but I'm still going to mention something about John Shuttleworth because I'd never even heard of John Shuttleworth until one of my follower type people who often is on these live streams bought me a lot of badges and said that I'm the Milne Road version of John Shuttleworth, and I never really knew what he meant.
Who is he?
Well, I don't know. I've never even seen him. I went to Scotland. It was nice, says Windy Miller.
Windy Miller.
The Windy Miller. That's the size of the fish tank we had, and I had to go because the wooden floor started drooping. Well, actually, yeah. Now, the fish tanks that this one was given to us, by the way, and the reason why I went for this one is because it's got a homemade stand. We looked at it and thought, that looks like it's homemade. And the chap said, yeah, I made it. I thought, brilliant. I prefer that then because it won't fall apart. It's made of proper wood. How you can have that's 200 kilos of water, as well as a tank that probably weighs about 60 kilos. And you want to support that with some chipboard. I don't really understand why they do it. Dick, I know John Shuttleworth. Look it up. Scotland NC 500 is on the list for next year. Anyone else done it? Asks Smashing Pistons. Well, I haven't done it, and I really would like to do. And I think the trouble is, it's going to be quite an expensive affair, isn't it? Because you've got to get to Scotland first, and then drive 500 miles all the way around it, and then come back home as well. And so that's a holiday, essentially, a driving holiday. So if you don't like driving, it's not going to work. And if you don't like Scotland, it's not going to work either. While the cat's away, the mice will play, says Pingu. And there's a bit of truth in that, yeah. Casey White, message retracted. Right, I don't know what that is. Cohen Agnew. Cab I have mod. Don't know what that means. I'd need a better explanation of that. Barry Squatter says, I knew exactly who Thora Heard was straight away for some reason. I see you know who that is. Oh, right, good. Windy Miller, I have Smashing Pistons. Smashing Pistons. It's very beautiful, but you choose the time carefully. It's a rather unusual comment. What's going on here? It's not good if the... Oh, right, hang on. Right, you know. I do apologise for this. It happens all the time. I completely forget the previous bit of conversation. And I start reading something and I haven't a clue what's going on. NC 500. Sorry about that, everybody. Book hotels early, says Windy Miller. Right, so you're going in September. Right. I would have a mint Montego, so comfy. And that's true. Oh, I forgot about that. The Austin Montego. Even better as in the States. I'd have one of those now. I'd love a Montego as a daily car, actually. Casey White, are those girls your grandkids? No, they're not. They're mine. I'm the dad. There's no in between. I don't know how to take that. It's kind of almost saying that, you think I look old enough to be a granddad. 10-year-olds, which I mean, some people are at my age, but I definitely wasn't. I'm not the kind of man who rushes things. You see. Thank you. I went in early June, so couldn't tell you what September is like. But the kids will be back at school, so that will help. It will, yeah. If you're not taking them with you. Alternatively, if you got to spend a few days without them, and you are the kind of person that is a family person for the reasons of being a family person, then you probably wouldn't like that either. Good choice. Given anything, I'd go for Monty, MG Maestro. C. There's somebody called C who's put a message in and then got rid of it. And I'm always really curious about this. Why say something and then think, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to unsay it. Somebody else has probably seen it, but we all know that you said something that you don't want us to see. And that's unfortunate, isn't it? Is that going to fall off of there? Oh, you know what? I think it's just sliding a bit. It's just adjust it before anything goes wrong. But the Greenwood is streaming as well. Oh, right. I see. There's always some competition, isn't there? There's always some competition. Nigel Miller. I think that means great. My great aunt's name was Hortense. Hortensia, I think that is. Itchy ear. Windy Miller, I know somebody with the aforementioned name. There's one in Wales, the Snowdonia 360. That's a good one. Less known and less busy. Well, do you know what? That would be more practical for someone like me who lives a lot closer to Wales than Scotland. And there's, presumably 360 means there's 360 miles rather than 500. But it can't really be as good, can it? I mean, I've been to Snowdonia. I've been all around Wales. And some of it's very nice. But it's not really a patch on the Highlands, is it? That's the thing. I'm going to have to figure out a way that I can do that myself. What better car to do the NC500 in than a Rover or something classic and British? Most people will be doing them in German cars, no doubt, but what's the point in that? What is the point? Casey White, I think there's Stray Kids. James Ray is here. Good evening from Glasgow. Jim, first time messaging, but avid viewer. Thank you very much, Jim, for being an avid viewer and for coming out of your shell to mention that you are an avid viewer. I appreciate that. You're an avid viewer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Jim.
No, you're not. You're an avid viewer of Wide Awake Chris.
What do you mean? I'm a munchkin.
Yeah. Come on. Go back in there, please.
Munchkin.
Lol, Hortensia is an awesome name, says Windy Miller. I never knew anyone called Hortensia, but I did know someone called Debbie. Very good. Very good, well done. I do like to be caught out by stuff like that. Very amusing. Glass. So what we're about to have as well now, before I even catch up, do you know, I'm not worried about catching up with comments. Once I've caught up with the comments, it's kind of like the end of the live stream anyway, so it is, I'm just going to do things at my own pace, open up this beer, of which I have absolutely no idea. Oh gosh, that's an interesting smell. Now, this is a session beer, it's only 4%, but gosh, it smells like something really rather interesting. Oh, Black Forest Gatto. Look at that. Lovely dark beer. I think I may have just left it in the freezer just a bit too long, but very nice colour to it. Very nice smell. Smell that. Do you like to smell that?
Yeah. Black Forest. A minute, I'm not going to do any gymnastics.
Oh, right, come on. Watch out for my tripod. Come on. Cherry beer.
Cherry beer!
Cherry beer, very good. Very nice. And again, thank you to Cars with JC for that. 42 viewers says Smashing Pistons. It is kind of hovering around the 40s tonight. The last one I did, my live stream seemed to do better during the day for some reason. I don't really know why. Yeah, I'd imagine like Friday night, it's a Saturday night, isn't it? Saturday night like this would have been perfect. Because I don't really think Saturday night is exactly what they used to be, where people would just go out. I mean, my wife's go out, and she's probably well, she's probably forgotten her own name by now. But I just don't do it. Bad Books is here. Hello, Bad Books, and Viral Vault. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi or Ronaldo? I have no idea. I don't really. I don't know what that means. Bike or car? Messi or Ronaldo? Right.
I don't like them. I don't like any of them.
Right. I don't know what they are.
They're footballers.
Are they?
Why don't you know?
Why would I know that?
Okay.
Right. Okay. Anyway, whoever you are, Viral Vault, that's the kind of impatience that sees you disappearing off the live stream before you even find out the answer. And as it goes, you're never going to find out the answer anyway, because I don't know. Well, apparently they're footballers. Ronaldo sounds familiar, actually. Don't do that. Come on, get it out of an accent. This beer is lovely. I mean, really nice. It does taste like the kind of thing that's more like 6% though. Gosh, that's really good. Oh, gosh, I feel a bit bloated actually. Stephen S. Paul, 5,000 viewers. If only, that would be good, wouldn't it? Oh, we got 53. 53! That's the best so far in this particular live stream. And again, I'm going to do this rather begging thing of asking some of you 42 now live stream watchers to press like. Smashing Pistons in about 3 years. I went a bike again. I'm looking forward to what?
The light turned off.
Oh, what are you doing?
The light turned off.
Well, why did it go off?
I don't know.
Why is it swinging around? Lights don't swing around by themselves, you know.
I think we chucked a balloon up there.
You think you chucked a balloon up
Yeah,
there?
but it took the light out.
Right, you think you chucked a balloon up there, but you don't know.
Can you turn the light on? Can you turn the light
Just switch it off over there.
And it's on.
Just switch it off then.
Okay, come on.
This is the kind of thing that happens when I'm asking them to behave. And in all honesty, they probably are behaving. They're doing their best, but they just struggle with it, really.
Daddy, it's not working.
Right, well, it won't work because you've just made the actual lamps themselves give up, haven't you? So just leave it alone now, okay? It's switched off. Leave it switched off. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Alfie, can I have a shout out, please? It's Alfie4671. Yes, you can, Alfie4671. Hello. If you're still here, I'm doing a shout. Come on, will you stop, please? Stop it. Stop now. You're far too noisy, and I'm beginning to regret letting you stay up. Don't let me regret it. Are you still here, Alfie? I tell you what, 10-year-olds are a bit like dogs. They think as long as you're not looking at them, they can't see you. They can make as much noise as they like, and you just don't know. It's like, the dog that jumps on the couch as soon as you're not looking. And then you go in there and it's like, it's on there. It's like, oh, yeah. Excuse me, will you do something a bit more quiet? Like drawing it. Do some more drawing. Write me a book.
Okay.
Write me a book.
Oh.
C.
That's just here.
Message retracted again. Oh, right. We're talking about bikes there. MSC 18. Are you in Scotland? If so, the same. What is this thing about people assuming I'm in Scotland? I don't sound Scottish, do I? And look, but maybe it's because I haven't got a coat on.
We're in England.
Right, okay, come on. What are you doing in here now? If you're doing it here, you've got to be quiet.
Okay.
Right, hang on. So we have Windy Miller. I did it by bike. Oh, right, we're talking about the NC 500 again. Still, probably. Get some gin in that cuppa, boy, says S. I haven't got any gin, so I couldn't have done it. I prefer beer anyway. Beer's good. Yeah, I love beer. Beer is what it's all about. You never get fed up of drinking beer. Hi, Poppy, says Andrew Buttigieg.
Poppy says hello.
Indeed. Look, my tripod. Don't knock it over. It was that journey, but it brought me around with wisdom of wearing earplugs. Who's that? That's the new one. Is it ESA or LSA? Opinion on DSOTM. Is that a question? Is that a question or, a statement? I don't know. If it's a question, the answer is, I don't know what it is. It's very difficult to have an opinion on something you don't know. Is there any Fred news, Paul? Asks John Studley. And the answer is no, there isn't. Honestly, I feel like I repeat myself an awful lot with this, but I just don't have the time to do all of the cars. And something can come up and it can end up taking me all day when I first anticipate it taking half an hour or an hour. Today, for example, I went in, I wasn't really sure what I was doing, but Tom turned up, Tom Turbo, and the whole day was taken up with Tom Turbo stuff. Although it wasn't just that, because my nephew turned up and my brother as well. And so did Carl, Fix-It Carl. Are you kicking that balloon around again? I think you are. I thought you was going to do some drawing.
Yeah, I'm not
Please
sure.
do some drawing.
Okay.
Draw me a picture of... Draw my tattoo.
No.
Draw the fish with a tattoo.
No.
Draw the fish building a hamster cage.
No.
Draw Nigel. How many people do you reckon have drawn Nigel?
No.
So, in other words, no. I'm afraid not. No, I haven't. There's no progress on Fred just at the moment. But there has to be soon, because actually the video I was about to start making today has come off the back of a chat with the landlord. And there's some relatively urgent progress needed on moving stuff around now. So I'm having a word with some people. I'm having a word with some people who are taking up space.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, not you. I mean at the yard.
Oh.
Mr. Berry being one of them.
What does he mean?
Don't worry about it. Windy Miller, she kept wanting to stop and look at things, which is nice and sort of why we went, but we weren't getting anywhere.
We need to do like mini stuff like this. Yeah.
Right, so it is Paul Ruthermond. Good morning, mate. And he sent 20. What?
Why did he say good morning?
Because he's not in this country. He's on the other side of the world.
Australia.
Australia, New Zealand.
Okay.
Right. Okay. 20.
I'm doing.
Uh,
You're drawing.
well, I presume.
I'm drawing and
Hang on, I might be getting a bit mixed up now whether this is you or somebody else that was in New Zealand. But that's $20. So it's either 20 Australian dollars or 20 other dollars.
Australia.
Casey White's message retracted again. What's your favourite Japanese car? Asks Windy Miller. And he could be asking anybody that.
Japanese car. I don't know any Japanese cars. These are the big van things.
Well, there are Japanese manufacturers like Honda and Toyota.
Japan already in like 2020 they have like really good like technology things. They make stuff like stupid life hacks.
I'm going to go for the easy one and say the Honda Prelude. Because I have had one of those, so I know just how good they actually are.
Is that an old car?
Yeah, they don't make them anymore.
Why?
I got to miss that one because you're talking to somebody else. We'll talk about bikes as well. I don't actually know how to have a conversation about bikes, but I could try. I could say motorbikes. They have two wheels because they're smaller and you can only really fit two people on. They have a much lower weight than a car, and that means a much better power to weight ratio if you've got some power on the engine. What's up? Are you too warm?
Yes.
It is warm, isn't it?
I know.
Do you reckon I should open the window?
Yeah.
Well, how warm is it? It's only 18 degrees in here.
It's boiling.
Yeah. Let's open the window up.
Good.
Now, because I've opened the window up, maybe I'll do a bolty and actually annoy the neighbours with my loud, booming voice. People123 YT says hi. That's hi with a lot of eyes. Very impressive. Hello. If you're still here, hello. And do remember that I don't read comments out the moment they turn up, unless I've just started or I'm about to finish, because I can't. Nope, badly drawing boy. Northern. I'm almost sure, says Barry Scrotter. John Shuttleworth says Smashing Pistons. Is Jilted John from the Pink Songs? Ah, right. He was also on the episode of Count Arthur Strong. It's a nice tank, says Barry. It is a nice tank. It would be even nicer if the plants were allowed to grow, but we have two fish in there that eat the plants. And, two fishes, yeah, the
Toffee penny.
toffee, well, we call them toffee pennies, but they're actually called some dollars, silver dollars, I think.
Yeah, it is.
They're related to the piranha fish,
I'm just trying to
but they eat plants, and they grow to about that big.
Big fishy.
Have any of the fish worked out how to drive that tank?
What do they need? Yeah, our Rosie Babs did.
But drive the tank?
Yeah, yesterday.
I don't think.
One of us was driving a Tesla in the tank. Yeah, apparently vanilla, apparently vanilla, gingerbread, and honey, and they went to the guy and said, they went to a car shopping, and they bought like an engine for the fish tank, and they bought like what they got. They got a Tesla. They got a Tesla, but then they broke the middle and they put the engine in a secret invisible barrier. And now it's the Rosie Babs drive. So
So the lesson there, Simon, is if you ask questions like that, which are obviously supposed to be silly, you're going to get an even sillier answer.
Yeah.
I think you've lost that one. Rob's here, and that will be Hedgehog Rob.
Hedgehog!
Who's saying that he loves the MC500 and would recommend it. Skip a bit here. I was a grandad at your age, says Jimmy Quinn. Badly drawn boy from Booton. 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 That's like Bolton, but not the same place. Not pronounced the same either. I'm not sure what Booton is. Trisha Young is here and says hello. Have a lovely evening, folks. Catch you later. That's Simon going on his merry way. So goodbye, Simon. I'll see you soon. Stephen S. Paul, be well, everyone. Windy Miller. Oh, imagine the NC 500 and a two-wheel drive Freelander. The two-wheel drive Freelander was tested to the limits yet again today, and I have a rather interesting clip of the car not being able to do the job it was expected to do because of wheel spins, and me pushing the car to where it was supposed to go, whereas the Land Rover couldn't do it. And that's the truth. That sounds ridiculous, but effectively the Land Rover assisted me in pulling a car up some ramps rather than the other way around. Dark. Oh, Ty, is that T-A-I? Is that Ty? I don't know. Hello, mate. And Dark says hi.
Dark?
Yeah, Dark. Bad books, bye-bye. No, you're staying, aren't you? Have a great evening. Basically saying bye-bye to, what do you call him? Simon. Can I get a shout-out, says Alesso. Well, there it is. There's a shout-out. It's basically reading your name out because you've left a comment. It'd be really nice to ask for a shout-out because the point is, if you write something, I'll just read it out anyway. My live streams are not at a point where I have thousands of messages all whizzing by and I can't possibly keep up with them. I mean, I can't keep up with them, but I do eventually catch up. I don't know if Joe's still here, but I'm really enjoying that beer.
Rover Joe.
No, not Rover Joe. Mighty Cat Mods. So I'm ready now. Did you miss anything exciting? Did I miss anything exciting? No, you didn't. Windy Miller asks, if you had £14 to spend on anything at all, what would you buy?
A toy.
If you have, right, it's your dream. You've got this £14.
£14 isn't a lot.
£14, you can buy anything you like with it. What would you buy?
A cat.
A cat?
You said you can buy anything you like. You can buy a cat.
Do you know, that's too clever. Yeah, you can't buy anything. You can buy anything you like that costs £14 or less. What do you buy?
Oh, a mini brand because they cost £10. I like a small. You can buy everything with £14. Not really. Big nails.
I'm amazed by all the different beers you drink, Mustard. Well, if
How do people call you Mustard?
I'll explain that another time. If people bring me beer, I will drink them, and so I will never ever discourage the carriage of beer ever. No, you want to come to the yard, bring beer. Why not? And then you'll see me drink it if that's really what you like. This message has been held for review. Let's see.
I'm just looking for stuff in the room today.
Isla McDonald. Hi, little something. Is it okay if I'm allowed to show you the results of my pregnancy test? Yeah, you go ahead. You. In fact, I'll show that one. Why not? Because another moderator has handled this. It always says that. Windy right now. Prob Singapore fried rice and chips. Are we talking food? Leah's art ideas. Shout out PLS. Me. PLS. Shout me out.
Why?
Yes, she has gone out, Jimmy Quinn. She's gone out on the lash.
Who?
What did you think? Lamb. PLS shout out again from Leah's art ideas. Dick, come on, be sensible, please. Dick Dastardly. letting them stay up was okay, I think. It might have been for Red Bull drinks that each is the issue. Oh, you've got to be joking. No. I am most definitely not. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, no, I don't agree with giving children energy drinks at all.
I'm bring fans that I give red wine for Christmas dinners.
Hello, my name is Isaac,
Hi,
says Adidas.
Hi, Isaac.
Barry's Grotto, windy crack open peanut drink. And that's still dark. And more messages held for review. No doubt there'll be something disgusting. Oh, no, you can have that one, obviously, because Dick Dastardly's allowed to stay. Another moderator has handled it, it says. Then, well, so all very good fun. Leah's art ideas. What's your art idea? Asks Dick Dastardly.
Cats.
Cats, could be cats, yeah. Or pigs. Or hamsters. Or hamsters drawing pigs on bridges.
Mustard. I've got a can of mustard.
A can of mustard.
So,
Little Tommy Turbot has got any further with his project. Well, I may as well tell you.
who's that?
Tommy Turbo is the man that comes down to the yard reasonably infrequently
Why?
to do his project in the yard. Why?
Project.
I'll tell you about it another time.
Okay.
Well, he's fitted the fuel tank back on, so that's all working. And I was just really appreciative of Carl being around today because it meant that he helped him with it.
Is he watching?
What, Carl?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Why?
I don't know. I've not thought to ask him. What's with all the shout-out requests? It hardly seems to be worth it for 39 people. I know.
But there's 39 people watching.
I request a shout-out. 30, there's 42 at the moment.
Yay!
Looking forward to some more Steve Berry not collecting his... Looking forward to some more Steve Berry not collecting his car action. Oh, me too. I don't know what that means. And Peter Spires.
Why are you watching?
I guess so, but he's retracted his message. I like the Lexus LS 400, says Windy Miller. It's the Japanese Mercedes, you know. It is indeed the LS 400. Although the Lexus that was talked about on the Alan Partridge thing wasn't one of those, was it? It was a small one.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I've never driven a Lexus. I've never owned one. No, you haven't.
I did yesterday.
I quite like a Lexus at some point.
Would you?
Well, what's it? Abrade. Adult Braid. I bought a new Jimny. You need to review it. Yes, okay, I will do. If you're local to Rochdale and you want me to drive your car, bring it round. Give me a little bit of notice. I will drive anything.
Really?
Anything. In fact, I'll tell.
Lamborghini?
I drive a Lamborghini, yeah.
Why, but you don't like them?
Well, if I don't like it, I'd say so. Eh?
But the show off.
The show-offs.
The people inside the show off.
I have got a Honda E to drive.
Yeah.
That's been one promise for a while. I just haven't got around to going and collecting it because I'm a bit unsure about what I could say about that. But I'm going to do within the next week, I think, the Honda E. Quite a rare, quite a modern, and a very interesting and unusual little car. And then a Toyota Land Cruiser as well is the other next car I should be on. And there are quite a few others that sort of keep coming up and then going away again and then keep on going away.
You know what? Amazing. Oh, nice.
I would go for something from the 1970s Japanese style. Crime, CO, DM. You look like a mop. Okay.
The mop?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Probably because of
Your hair.
my hair, yeah, because it looks like a mop, doesn't it? I mean, when I was a lot younger, I looked even more mop-like because it was longer and I was a lot skinnier. So I was just basically a mop. And, you know, I've got a beard, so that stops the mop image a little bit as well. Mops look good, says... I don't know what to call you because I can't really... Addy Braid. Barnaby Andrew. Hi, Barnaby Andrew. Barnaby, yeah.
Hi, Barnaby.
Windy Miller says he looks like a mop, but he's actually a New York cop.
I used to have a sim called Barnaby Alexander.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're seeing double like me, says Adam. I need a simpler word for your name. As you're going to be knocking about quite a bit by the looks of it, I'm going to call you A. So, you sing double like me, says A. Yeah, I guess I am. Boaty's bin is useless.
Bin?
Unless you have proved it mustard. Boaty's bin?
Boaty has a bin. How do you know Boaty has a bin?
Well, everyone's got a bin, haven't they?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. TAA. Do you know my good friend Rover Joe?
Yeah, I do!
Yes, I do. Yes, Rover Joe is a very, very splendid chap. Very good, very, very splendid chap. And you've met him, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I buy lottery tickets.
Wow.
Says Tay. Oh, Cars with JC, still here. Glad you enjoying the beer. And I am. I'm still enjoying it as well. Shotter. Nigel is the best, most boring name with that boring voice. Cars with JC has been a channel member for 5 months now, according to this. And Steve Culg has been a channel member for 3 months. Pigs was my idea. Get your own.
Pigs.
Oh, I tell you what, I must be doing all right catching up with these Land Cruisers. I mean, comments now, because I've just seen the next comment is a Land Cruiser comment. Gosh. Wow, this live stream's gone really quickly. I just realised it's 11:15. You know what that means, don't you? Yeah, it means you've stayed up way past your bedtime and some more. But it also means that I've been going for over an hour, and for some reason I thought I'd been going for about 40 minutes. I'm not going to dash off. I'll go when you've had enough, basically. So I'll stay here, and I just want to just get some more people to like it. Maybe get some more plugs for channel memberships, what have you. Maybe I'll drink some more of this beer. And I will drink some of this beer because there's still plenty left in there. And then that's it. All the lovely Joe beers have gone. Gone, consumed. Gone in one end and out the other. Except for this one. So nice. Ooh, I'd like a Land Cruiser. The mid-90s one, says Windy Miller. From Banbury. I know Barnaby Alexander from school. He's an accountant now, also says Windy Miller.
I have a sim called Barnaby Alexander.
And I reckon that is most definitely true.
Why are you talking about Barnaby
Stop
Alexander?
shouting.
Yeah, but I used to have a sim called Barnaby
I
Alexander.
know you said that. Get back to your drawing.
Okay, stop being rude.
Boaty's top spec dustbin. Oh, I see. Also known as the Freelander Useless. Well, his still has four-wheel drive. So his Freelander could have very easily have done the job I was doing today without some proper mustard muscle, or done the caravan job as well.
I need
But of course, the one that we have in the yard is just front wheel drive. It does? Oh, right, hang on. Ty, nice, I know Joe since 2018. He's a nice lad. He's a very, very, very nice lad, actually. Windy Miller asks, does anybody live in a house with a boot scraper next to their front door? A boot scraper? Oh, for scraping your boots. I'm sure some do. Windy has been considered a boot scraper, but no. Carl Hamilton is here. Get the keyboard out and play some beats. I can't because the keyboard lives at work. And it lives at work because I like to leave things like that out so I can just dabble, just play at my own free will. I don't want to put it away afterwards. I want to just leave it out. I'm the kind of person that doesn't put things away very well. And when it comes to things that I want to be using, once you start putting them away, you stop using them. That's what I find.
Like with my bike.
Like with your bike, yeah, you're kind of right, yeah.
I want to use it again.
Well, when we get some nicer weather that's good for going on bikes with, yeah.
Yay.
We need a yard update video, says Joe. Well, we had one not so long back, didn't we? We had one where there was an awful lot of changes that had gone on. And I decided I should do them every 3 months because then they would be rather significant. Too many of them, it was on the 23rd, I kept doing them on the 23rd of the month. And I found myself thinking that not a great deal had gone on since the previous month. So that's why I stopped doing them. But there will be another one, a spring yard update. That will be coming whenever that's coming. I don't even know because I can't remember now whether the last yard update I did was in January or December. If it was in December, then it's not too far off, is it? Right, blog watch. Barry Scrotter, make him have 2 front wheel drive. He loves it so much. Blog watch. We must save the race, my Blondarian beauty.
Huh?
Windy Miller, do the fish at work have better or worse memories than the fish at home? Another rather exciting question from Windy. And I would imagine the ones here have more exciting memories because there are more of them. You know, they're surrounded by friends. There's only 5 at work, whereas here there are a lot more. Do you watch the new Grand Tour did you watch the new Grand Tour? Oh, have you seen any? Well, actually, Tay, I haven't seen it so far. I've been watching the Grand Tour quite a bit in the evenings because I accidentally subscribed to Amazon. I thought I might as well watch it for a month. And it's good. Yeah, I like it. I wouldn't say I like it quite as much as the old Top Gear. But I've got quite a long way to go yet before I get anywhere near the latest episodes, and I prefer just to watch the whole lot because they're all going to be sort of a similar kind of decent enough quality, aren't they? We need a Persian mountain bike review video. Who would watch that? Be honest, I mentioned about the mustard music and nobody's mentioned that back. I'm going to do it anyway just because a couple of people have said they like it. But who would honestly watch me ride a bike and talk about it? It's a bit more difficult as well, of course, because it's a bike. You can't stick your phone device to the windscreen because it doesn't have one. You know, a lot of people said, "Oh yeah, I'd like your opinion on that." Yeah, I'd do it, but I bet nobody will do. Carl Hamilton, what's the story with the red Rover 800 in the yard? I think it's an 800 anyway. Never seen a video about it. Nice looking car. Well, there are loads of videos about that car actually. Quite a lot. Because it's been in the yard for quite a while. And it's given me the runaround an awful lot. The car is called Auntie Sophie. So if you go onto my channel and search for Auntie Sophie, that will show you what's happened with that one so far. But yeah, it's been a bit of a pain. That's strange. All the people are disappearing suddenly. So maybe they're telling me I should shut up and go away. I don't know. Mustard, have you and Boaty ever considered doing a reconstruction with song of the start of Minder, but with Nigel? No, we haven't. But that is a good idea. They don't. Oh yeah, because it's just shaking hands over the roof, isn't it? But we did something a bit like that when we first set up the doings of Mustard and Boaty channel, which we haven't really done very much with because neither of us are big enough really to properly launch a channel like that and make anything really happen. So we just carried on doing our own thing. How do you view Die Führer? Steve Hulk is here and he's an emoji of a snail. Oh, does anybody want to do the Thor herd emoji? I forgot about that one. Would you rather live in a world without would you rather live in a world without shoes or a world without onions? Shoes, I reckon.
Onions.
No.
Onions.
What do you use onions for? An awful lot. Curry, yeah, all sorts of
Yeah,
cooking.
we don't have to have.
It wouldn't really be curry without onions. I reckon you get used to not having shoes on. Imagine having that as a choice though, where you really was in charge. Because if I lived in a world that didn't have any shoes, then nobody else would live in a world with shoes either, would they? But they would have onions. Carl Hamilton is asking, you should do a music channel. Oh, it's Carl Hamilton. Yes. Carl is one of the people that is very encouraging of the music. Well, I've got a music channel. It's just I haven't visited it for years. And in actual fact, I don't even think I can get back in it because I lost my password. Yeah. Yes, do a bike video, says Dick Dastardly. I'd watch it, says Windy Miller. Do a bike review would be watched by Mustard's Women's Fan Club. Wonder what that should be called. Divine John. Divine Words. I like Mustard music, says Dick Dastardly. I'm off to bed night all. Great live, says Joe. I like bikes, says Windy. Harry Canning's Truth or Dare. That's another statement rather than a question, so I'm not going to answer it. Auntie Sophie's a pain in the backside. Divine John says hi. Smash the like button before you go, suggests Mighty Cat Mods, and I would agree that's what you should do. Dick Dastardly, I like Mustard songs as well. My current favourite is Allegro Man Coming to the Yard, which I shall remember to do when he turns up on Tuesday. But I'm going to change the words ever so slightly to fit the actual purpose. And you'll see exactly what that is. Harry Canning says Truth or Dare again. Barnaby Andrew says hi. Have a great night, Joe. Windy Miller is having Harry Canning's a problem. Oh, there we go. Thor Herd. Thor Herd from Andrew Buttigieg and Mighty Cat Mods. I can see that whenever I like, but it amused me because I think it was Name Me -1 did the Thor a Heard thing, and I completely forgot that it was even there. All I know is Hitler only had one ball.
What does that mean?
What?
I think I know what you mean.
Yeah. Harry Cannings, truth or dare?
Put it, do it. Pick dare.
Don't mention the war. And if there was no show, if there were no shoes, do you think you could wear crocodiles like Jimmy Nail, or is that able to wear crocodiles because he's so hard?
If you didn't wear shoes, you could wear Crocs because they're not shoes.
Well, that's
or
true.
slippers.
Or slippers, but they are a kind of a form of footwear, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's the name of your music channel? It is Paul Saywood. SAYWOOD. It's a guitar channel. I've not done a thing on it for about 10 years.
Really?
So yeah, so you can go and view it, you can like it, but I won't be able to respond to you there. Oh right, okay, what's that? Deasley 69, nice fish tank, thank you. Oops, sorry. What other strange things can I say? Says Barry Scrotter. Oh my, Jimmy Nail was singing about Crocs. And that is me finally caught up with the comments. It's only taken an hour and a half. That means I could actually go on to talk about something completely different. But I'm not going to do, because I didn't prepare anything. Didn't prepare anything at all. But I should get another beer out of the freezer.
Yeah. Just do.
Jimmy Nail was in Minder. He played a gypsy being blamed for vandalism and got out of an old Jensen in the show. What I noticed whilst doing live streams is I start off, I can read okay, and it gets an hour into it, then I struggle to actually read the comments, so you have to forgive me for that. Anything you want to say, Mustard, says Barry Squatter. No, I don't mind what I talk about. The Last Witch Lad, how old are you? And it's another statement, I'm afraid. Sorry, I don't mean to be pedantic. I'm as old as you want me to be. There, that's nice and awkward of me, isn't it?
Daddy,
What's up?
pick 4 emojis out of here.
That sheep, that castle, the carrot, and the rainbow.
No. Wrong.
No.
No. These.
Oh, very good.
Do you like them?
Yep, I do.
I'm warm.
Yep, and it is time for you two to go upstairs as
Can we
well.
start until 1:15, please?
You can have until I finish this live stream, which I
Okay.
have kind of finished anyway, really.
No.
Well, I haven't I? Because it's half. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is more than late enough for
Barnaby.
10-year-olds to be up. Would you agree? Who here was up at 10 o'clock at night when they were 10 years old? 11 o'clock. Weekend or not. Probably very few of you.
Jump. Go. Yeah.
No, don't do that again. That hurt at that time.
Sorry.
Mustard, you are reading now you've had a beer, says Barry Scrotter. When did you start being...
No, I'm not Scottish.
When did you start being Scottish? And how do you think you'll stay Scottish?
Well, why Scottish?
See, this
I
is
take Barnaby Alexander.
this is why I like having Windy Miller here, because he has some rather exciting things to say.
I have a sim called Barnaby Alexander on Sims, but he got deleted.
Oh right.
And Afrin Alexander and Hermione Alexander. No, I want to do it with you.
Okay.
Please, yeah.
Right, okay, for the last bit then, I'm going to be joined properly by Would you like to introduce yourself?
Mimi.
Mimi, as that's what you call yourself. And what's your name?
I just texted Barnaby Alexander, and he's still an accountant.
Okay.
Barnaby Alexander would be a great name for a kitten. Why? I ate 6 homeless people because I thought they were watermelon. Watermelon, why?
All right, do you want to read the comments out? Yeah, be careful.
Okay, I had a sim called Philip. I have a sim called Philip Strickland.
Okay.
I ate 6 homeless
Careful, you're
people
not a tripod.
because I thought they were watermelons.
Poor Barnaby Alexander, why did he get deleted?
Because I don't know, because I stopped playing Sims.
Why do you keep going about homeless people?
Why does it just the same word?
I don't know.
Rose petals.
Rose petals.
Mimi and the other one sound a lot like Cabbage and Poppy. Wow.
Oh, yeah, there's a very good point, actually, yeah.
Rose petals,
Right,
stop
'cause-
speaking about homeless
Right,
watermelons.
okay, look, step back a bit. Because
Sorry.
obviously you're going to be a bit loud there, aren't you? Because the speaker's right there. If you can read it from there, read it from there.
What's my name?
Are you acoustic?
What does that mean?
Do you mean my guitar? Yes. And electric, but not on the channel. That's all just a classical guitar.
Windy Miller, Sim. Stop talk. Wait, why? Why did you just put poo? Where has Cabbage Lane got to? Okay.
Right, okay, careful. Just stand back.
Hi,
Right.
hi.
Do you have do you have any yellow clothes?
Yeah, I have tons. I ate 6 watermelons because I thought they were homeless. Is it okay to walk my fish? No.
Is it not?
No.
Are you sure about that? Right. Okay. Let's step back now. No, it's time. It's time to finish. I think.
No.
I think it's time to finish.
Someone just put poo.
And way too close to the camera there. You don't need to be that close. You're that far away. Then you can still read it. You can't read it from that
Subscribe
close.
to Paws and Claws. Stop saying that. There's a birdie.
Yeah.
Does your dad wear Crocs? Daddy.
No.
Stop saying that.
Oh.
It's really annoying. It was funny at first.
What?
Say something else instead.
Right, that Chris asked you a question. What's your favourite rover?
Nigel. I
Nigel.
saw a homeless person get eaten by the
Okay, right.
No.
It's time to go. It's time to go.
No, we're not going just yet.
We are going.
We're allowed
yeah.
an hour left.
No, you're not doing an hour.
We are.
No, you can do your own live stream if you want to do that.
Yay, well, I wear Crocs, but
Okay.
not if I proper go outside. Eat poo. Knew it.
Right, okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me tonight and for tolerating these two trying to take over, which I did suspect they might try and do a little bit of.
James Dalton, I am that guy.
He is that guy, whoever that guy is.
Mighty Cat Modes, are there no monitors here?
A mod-
Oh, there's a cat on your profile. No. What's your favourite YouTube channel? I don't know. Brookhaven, but I can't touch the colour red.
Okay, right.
Tell me we have to leave. Mighty Cat Modes, lovely puppy.
And it's time to go.
Aizen Iconic, you're weird.
Good night, everyone. Have a nice evening. See you next time.